watch Schitt's Creek by chance?
Yes, I do watch Schitt's
Okay,
Creek. Wait. So we're recording. Hi, everybody.
Hi,
guys. Simpletons.
Sorry.
Just wanted to set the mood. So basically, where we are right now, we're in KOBC, which is Elon's business school.
We're in a study room that has full windows, so we're just staring at all the business majors.
Yeah, there's a buffet set right outside
where
we're recording.
Food in there?
And people are looking at us as we're talking. I really hope this booth isn't soundproof.
I hope it's not. I hope they can hear our entire podcast.
I really hope they can.
Some of them maybe walk in, want to be guest stars. We get a new perspective. We're comm majors. Maybe a business, focus could really diversify our podcast.
I hope we get kicked out.
They can smell the trash on us.
They really can. So, we were supposed to have a guest star.
But Amanda McMahon set an alarm on her phone.
Is her name McMahon?
McMahon.
I've been calling her McMahon
for
the longest time.
It was supposed to be our guest star, and she wanted us to go to Doba to eat dinner. So me and Gavi trekked to Doba from the comm school.
We did.
A good 15-minute walk, maybe longer.
Definitely longer. With these legs.
Yeah. Me carrying a full bag of tampons.
Yeah.
A full brown paper bag chocked full of tampons.
Okay, so do you watch Friends?
Gavi, I'm still talking about the tampons.
You're right.
Anyways, so if
why do you have the
tampons,
Molly?
The tampons. So I'm president of our school's feminist club.
Yay!
And we're doing a combined. It's called Effect. Elon's Feminists for Change and Transformation. That could be totally wrong. I really don't know what it stands for. It probably is wrong, the acronym. But anyways,
best leader ever.
Oh, I really am. Never mind. I was going to get into our meeting that we had yesterday, but I feel like what I'm just going to talk about from the meeting is not school sanctioned. So I'm just kidding. Anyways. And so then we're doing a partner project with SGA, which is Student Government Association. And we're dispensing free menstrual products. Dispensing free menstrual feminine care products, hygiene products. I'm trying not to use just female acronyms because, intersectionality.
But what that looks like is Molly carrying a large brown paper bag
carry around this
full
huge
of
paper bag full of
tampons.
Tampons around today because I had to stalk my location. And then I was supposed to give Amanda her tampons, but we never saw her. So I've been carrying this huge, big brown bag full of tampons around with me today. Was sitting by my desk in class today. Some random boy in my Strat campaigns class, which is the fucking worst class ever. Some random man walked by and looked at my bag and looked at me and was like, huh? And I was like, what? Don't worry about it. It's between me and SGA.
Vaginas bleed, okay? Watch the vagina monologues.
Yeah, vaginas bleed. But also, even if you don't have a vagina, I don't know, you can still use pads and tampons, I guess. Go with the flow.
Am I gonna share a story about that?
What?
Me using pads and tampons?
Have you ever used a pad or a tampon?
I have used
Wait,
a pad or
I
a
think
tampon.
you have. I think you told me the story.
No, I don't think I have.
Okay.
When I didn't know what pads were, I unwrapped a bunch of them and then stuck them to my body. I was like, what are these?
How old were you?
Probably 8 or 10.
Oh my God.
I was like, Mom, what are these? And she was like, never touch these again. And I didn't know what they were for I don't know.
Oh my God.
3 more years.
Do you remember when you learned about puberty?
Yes, and I got so embarrassed. I was like, oh, that's what I put on my body. I would when you think about me strapping pads to my body, you're thinking my thighs. I put them on my arms and ripped off my hair, and I'm like, that hurts.
It's like when I tried to wax my legs one time, why? My hair is non-existent. And it's shameless self-plug right there.
Want to hear a prime parenting moment
awful.
Prime parenting moment from Jeff and Nancy Shankerman?
Yeah.
When I was 10, I shaved my legs and my parents grounded me because that's not what men do.
Wow, that is some gender stereotyping, which I do not approve. If you want to shave your legs, you shave your legs.
Guess what, Mom and Dad? I'm 22 and I still shave my legs.
Yes, bitch, you do it. Get that smooth skin.
What I was saying before was, do you watch Friends?
No, because I actually like TV that I watch.
That's true. Friends is garbage.
It's literal, actual garbage. I hate it so much. Anyone who's a Friends fan is clearly not cultured in any way, is all I'm gonna say. If you
actually watch the show and you don't listen to the laugh track and you don't cue in on oh, this is where they're telling me it's funny, you'll find that it's actually not good.
It's
not good.
So bad. I think that 70s show is better.
Oh, absolutely.
But that 70s show is also super sexist as well.
Oh, absolutely.
I was watching it.
So were the 70s,
I
though.
watched it all the way through, and by like the 7th season, I couldn't get through an episode without being like, this is a red flag. This is a red flag. They're making fun of foreigners. They're making fun of women. I can't do this. All the slut shaming. But then I would just keep watching it.
Them were the 70s. You know?
Yep.
But that doesn't make it okay. It sure doesn't.
Okay,
wait,
is there food at this buffet?
There is food at this buffet.
Wait,
I might get myself some food.
Is it dessert?
I don't know.
I kind of want some dessert.
What I was saying about Friends. So
Yes.
there's a line in Friends where Rachel gives Ross like a whole document when Ross cheats on Rachel. In order for them to get back together, he has to read this whole document, and then Ross falls asleep while reading it. And Rachel finds out, and she goes, "You fell asleep?" In that tone of voice.
I'm sure it was full of stupid legal jargon that he didn't understand.
He was just tired. But it reminds, so the reason why Amanda didn't come was because she fell asleep. And that was the first thing that came to my mind was, you fell asleep?
Yes.
And come on, guys, she's teaching children
She went out
24
last
hours
night.
a day.
I think she didn't because
we're going to cut our girl a break because she's working fucking hard, okay?
Yes.
And she will be back on the show and she will fucking be hilarious and serve everything to you.
She'll be on our next episode probably when we record.
Amanda, we love you. We're not angry.
We do love you, Amanda, and we understand. It's happened to the best of us. I mean, it's never happened to me because I'm responsible.
If we can sleep through classes, you can take a nap after work.
I've never slept through a class.
I have also never slept through a class, so that's a bad example.
Me and Gabi are kind of the wimpiest people ever.
I
will fulfill all of my responsibilities wholeheartedly with a smile.
I am frightened of failure. I'm fully able to admit that.
I mean, it's fine. Like, I used to cry when I was 10 because I was afraid of turning in my homework late.
I never did that.
Anyways, I almost cried today in class for no reason.
Why? Go on.
It was my strat campaigns class because I had a meeting with my professor after class. I went up to him to talk about all the shit that was happening because it's like I'm project manager for these 2 girls who are essentially doing the whole project that my whole class is not helping with, even though the other teams have like 10 people for no reason. But it's fine. It's like, whatever, apparently it's not works in an agency. But it's like, we're a fucking class, and this is 40% of my grade, and I'm trying to graduate magna cum laude, people. So I have to get an A. But it's not going to happen. As
we do this podcast, we're realizing what works and what doesn't work. What works is us yelling all the time at this microphone. Bantering, yelling, occasionally talking about the show. And really using this as an outlet for therapy because I'm not paying.
This is really good therapy for me.
Like, I'm really
getting everything off my chest, and it's not like anyone.
It's such good therapy.
It's not like I'm venting to a friend who just is waiting for me to stop talking and doesn't really care. You know what I mean? Like, I guess like our friends love us, but I don't think any of my friends want to hear me rant about this shit for an hour. Like, they do not give a fuck. I'm sorry. I know that it's annoying to hear me talk, but that's what
the fast forward button is for. We still get them views, girl.
We still get them views. Where's our BuzzFeed article? Where's our promotions? Hello.
E-Talk, we're waiting. Diego, we're waiting.
Diego said he might have us on E-Talk, actually. We were talking about it 2 days ago.
Ooh. Okay, Diego, I'll take you up on that. Also, speaking of Diego, congratulations, Diego.
Guys,
Diego
is
recently employed.
Who works at the New York Post.
That's awesome.
Diego, my former fiance, we broke up in a gay bar. He threw a flower at me, and then he got me too'd.
Was it?
What?
What gay bar was it?
It was the one next to the Bayou.
That one no longer exists.
I heard it. So we broke up at the Bayou, then he got me too'd.
The 8-ball one?
I thought it was called like Bar 10 or something.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Go on.
I don't know. That was all. Yeah, and then it was like a huge scene, and then people were trying to like comfort me, and I was just like, it's okay, I'm fine. Like, I'll move on. I was like, it's okay, I'll move on with my life. I can totally do this. Who wants to make out with me? Even though it was a gay bar, so it's not gonna happen.
Even though it's a gay bar. Okay, speaking of gay bar.
Someone did kiss me outside of a gay bar one time, though.
Wow.
In LA.
That never happened to me, though. And I'm the gay one. Okay, so speaking of gay bar, I hear that some of you fans have been talking to Kenan Roten and confusing him for me.
Because I went out with him yesterday.
So,
he's my roommate.
Molly, tell the story.
Okay, so yesterday I was out at Fat Frogs, which is this bar on campus, and my roommate Kenan was in tow with me. He is very
Gay.
He's very gay. He wears very fun shirts and has bleach blonde hair. So the first thing that happens is that they go, "Oh, are you Gavi?" And Kenan just goes, "No, I am Kenan. I am not Gavi." It was very dramatic.
An announcement to all of you simpletons out there. If you know who Kenan is, and this is really funny to you, please continue to mistake me for him.
And then start calling
This is the best compliment I've ever gotten.
Keep calling Kenan Gavi, but then start calling Gavi Kenan.
Yes.
We're trying to do a name swap here against
Yeah. Do it. I am tall. I am skinny. I've been trained in acting and dancing.
Have you? Yes.
I have bleached blonde hair.
I can see
sometimes silver hair by choice. You know
what? I like it. Anyways, that's all.
Okay, yeah, we're done with our intro now.
Okay, wait, we have to cut to like, hey guys, we're gonna listen to some of the show now.
What? Yeah.
Okay, is this still recording?
Yeah, it's still recording.
Okay, LOL.
Okay, so we're gonna get some food and then we'll be right back.
I just want some dessert food.
Alright. Bye everybody!
Simpletons.
And we're recording!
Hi friends, we're back. I'm literally lying on this table because I'm tired. But it's okay.
I suggested that we get food from the buffet for comedic effect, and then we got food from the buffet!
They had like s'mores cupcakes.
They sure
were
did.
Pretty good. I mean, kind of mediocre, but like
they were kind of dry.
Good. Yeah,
but they were free.
Dry. You know what? I will literally, if any food is ever free, I will eat the shit out of it no matter what. Like, I could have eaten a 5-course meal, but if there's free food being offered to me, the like poor student in me that lived in New York over the summer on like scraps will just grab it up and just eat it.
Oh my god, Molly, how many times did you eat pasta for dinner and cry yourself to sleep? Because I know I certainly did.
I did a lot of those, not necessarily like concurrently, like ate pasta, then cried myself to sleep, but like a lot of nights I ate pasta, and a lot of nights I cried myself to sleep, and you know, it was just a lot. It's weird, because when I was in LA, I didn't cry as much. It was like weird.
It's because it was sunny there.
Yeah, it's because it was nice, and I don't know, I actually liked my life.
That's true.
Yeah.
When I was...
Despite the money factor of having literally no money, but it's fine.
So toward the end of my trip in LA, I created what I call rich man's ramen, which is where I took leftover pasta and I put it in my ramen.
Wow.
It was legendary,
you were really
revolutionary.
carbo loading over that summer.
Yeah. I still have issues eating pasta to this day. I ate so much fucking pasta that
That's
summer.
like me with Kraft mac and cheese. Like I feel like I ate so much Kraft as a freshman and so much ramen as a freshman for no reason because I had a meal plan. So what the fuck was I doing?
We all did that though.
We did it for the gag.
All like,
we were like, ooh, look at us. We're college kids.
We're college kids. We're independent. We don't need our parents to pay for a meal plan. And then we spent our own money on fucking ramen cups. Yeah. Instead of cherishing what we had.
I regret.
I miss it.
I miss the simpler days.
The simple life.
So yeah, so this episode is really making me want a pony so badly.
Yeah. This episode they work at a cattle auction.
I'm afraid for them because those cows look like they will destroy them and kick them. And, you know, livestock and cows may seem friendly, but they're vicious. They will hurt them. Oh my gosh, the whole fire thing, that was funny.
Yeah, so they do the whole, like, 2 girls, they were rich and now they have nothing montage, right, at the beginning.
They do this every single episode.
They do this every single episode and they switch it up, but this time...
You turn in every episode and they're like, guys, this is what hasn't changed since last week. It's still the same premise. Thank you for reminding me.
But this time, they put in a fancy effect where they spell out the word fired and they switch it from black to white really quickly.
This
so it looks
like
it's flashing.
Editing I would do for my short film.
It sure does. But this time they really, like, cut to the chase. And instead of doing a whole thing with the Letting family, they just send Nicole and Paris straight to their job at the cattle auction.
Yes, you know, and Nicole, really cut right to it.
Nicole and Paris have this meeting with the head of the cattle auction.
They're in kind of matching outfits, but different colored versions.
outfits made me laugh so
They're both
hard.
wearing Newsboy caps before Newsies the Musical was even out, so I don't even know where they got that fashion trend from.
They were wearing Newsboys caps. They're both wearing pink, and Paris is holding a Louis Vuitton bag.
Yep.
And
look at Nicole's shades too. What brand are those shades?
They're wearing glasses inside. They intentionally dressed them up. In this office is all wood. It's definitely a trailer.
Oh, 100%. Nicole looks like she's just ready to go out in Paris or whatever. I don't even know. It's a whole thing. Oh, Tinkerbell's there too. We love her. What?
Hot behind the scenes moment.
What?
I worked at a summer camp. This trailer is definitely the main office trailer that we had the summer camp.
So the same kind of trailer?
And they had air conditioning in that trailer, so it was the nicest place on camp.
Hell
People begged to have office duty.
Did you get office duty?
I never got office duty. People hated me.
Makes sense.
What can I say? I was also the only arts counselors.
You're
they were
so controversial, Gandhi.
They were like, no, we need you in the art shack. We need you to paint shit in the art shack.
That's like when my dad would fucking not want to deal with me over the summer, so he would just drop me at these random community summer camps where I was the oldest camper at age 14, and he would force them to let me go be a part of it because I was blind, and so then I needed to be supervised during the day. So all these campers would be like 13, like my counselors would be the same age as me, but I would be a part of the same. Anyways. Okay, I was like 12 and my counselor was like 13.
Okay, the imagery of like little kids kicking a soccer ball around Molly and Molly. Fucking 3 blind micing it out in the field. Oh my god, I'm dead.
I feel, how many times can I talk about how awful my dad is on this podcast?
Before he listens.
Oh my god.
If he ever listens, do you think he'll be like, I should change my ways as a father? It's not too late. Or he'll be like...
He'll immediately cut me off.
Cut you off of what? He pays for nothing.
You're right. He pays for nothing.
Okay, so back to the show.
Yeah, and so then they're talking about, their duties for the upcoming week, and the man is like, their boss.
Their boss is like, have you ever worked at a dairy farm? And they're like, yeah. We worked at a dairy farm.
It was so fun.
And there was a pregnant pause. He was like, how'd that go? And there was a pregnant pause. And Paris goes, it was so much fun. Wait, what did she say exactly? We're going to turn it on.
Okay.
So much fun.
So much fun.
It was so much fun.
Cue the flashback of Nicole with literal cow shit on her arm screaming, and their boss just
should we do the whole thing?
Them? No.
I think we should.
Okay.
Dairy farm.
How'd that go?
This is the flashback.
So much fun.
Okay.
These editing qualities I love so much. This is some shit that you need to edit, Gavi, because it'd be hilarious.
It's so much fun. And you know that production had such a heavy hand in this.
Also,
and
Gavi,
they kept on testing the boss, and they were like, what do we wear to work? Really fancy boots? And the boss was like, no, you're going to wear terrible clothing, and you know it.
Also, Gavi, I'm starting to think that I'm a Nicole because she keeps on talking about boys constantly.
What about me? Does that make me Paris, or are we
think
both
you
Nicole?
might be becoming Paris. Because you're high maintenance and can't deal with anybody's shit.
You know, you might be right.
This wrong. I might be a Nicole and you might be a Paris. Because also, this is really your podcast and I'm just a part of it.
I don't know what to think. I'm not going to argue with that.
Guys, this is revolutionary. Our whole outlook, we might have to re-Photoshop all those photos.
Guys, tell us what you think. Like,
I don't think I'm a Paris anymore. I think I'm a Nicole because every time, literally in this clip, the man is talking about how they are going to be working with 20 other guys, and Nicole gets so excited, and Paris is just like, yeah, Nicole likes that.
Paris is just nodding along, and Nicole's like, I really do think I am Nicole, though. Maybe we're both Nicole. Who says we can't both be Nicole?
But someone has to be Paris.
It's true.
Maybe all of our guest stars are Paris because they're just really bad at follow through.
It's true.
Yeah.
Wow.
And really just spend their time ambling along.
So, moving on from that, Nicole goes, will there be men there to help us? And boss goes, boss's name is Kent, apparently. Boss goes,
my rival high
yeah,
school.
there will be 20 guys. And they go, hot guys? Wait, I have to play the clip.
It's so
God.
funny.
This is just fucking quality television.
Help us. There'll be 20 guys.
She loves it. Hot guys?
Yeah, I guess. I don't really know.
And are a lot of them married?
Most of them aren't.
Gorgeous.
So that kind of interests you a little more.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll be
7:30.
Like 7:30.
Sis,
That's
that is some shit I would 100% say.
But I would also say that.
No.
You're not convinced.
I think you're right. I don't know. Maybe we're both Paris. It's okay to both be Paris. I mean, Nicole. Sorry, Nicole. We're both Nicole.
We're both Nicole. I strongly feel a connection with Nicole over Paris.
That's okay. We can both be her. I'm fine with either one. Oh, then they go to when they're playing charades with the family.
Yeah, they
They're
go
really
to charades with the
bond
family, and we don't really need to talk about this
Yeah,
moment.
it's not that
Basically,
really
what
interesting.
we need to talk about is that they bring up actual facts, and
Production really rigged this charade match. Can I say
they
this
really
now?
fucking did. They bring up actual facts, and Nicole and Paris are both like,
What?
and then they're like, "What does GKNY stand for?" And they both jump on
Donna
that
Karen,
and
New
know.
York, right?
Donna Karen, New York.
I
Apparently,
might not be New York. It might be some other random name.
And then who is it? They were like,
Who's
okay,
Secretary of State?
who's Secretary of State? And 3-year-old Braxton goes,
Colin Powell. There's no way a 3-year-old would know that. There's just no way.
I didn't know that.
Production, this is trash. Don't give us this shit. Give me real interactions. Give me real charades.
Who's our Secretary of State right now? Ryan Reynolds?
I actually have no idea.
Hillary Clinton?
No, she was Obama's Secretary of State.
You're
She's
right.
in hiding right now.
She's in the keys.
Yeah, anyways. Can't wait
Anyways,
for Bernie 2020.
I
That's all
don't
I'm
think
gonna
that's
say.
going to happen.
Okay, better than Kamala Harris. Anyways, this is not a political podcast. So.
It's really not. Please don't make it a political podcast. What I was saying
Sorry.
before, if you think that one of us is Paris or you think that one of us is Nicole, please assault us on the street and tell us.
Yes, because we need
Come
to
up to us.
We need to clean up this issue because I don't think we should both be Nicole. But I am starting to feel a connection with her, so I don't know what to do.
Of course you're feeling a connection with her. She's the personality.
Yes, but
And Paris is the body and the image.
yeah. So
All right, what do we do?
I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Then they're in bed with fucking Kane or
They
Abel.
cut to a
I still
scene-
don't know who his
They cut
name
to a scene
is.
where they're in bed with Justin,
How
who's
do
the
you-
other
How are
brother.
you able to tell Justin and Abel apart?
Well,
Or
Molly,
Kane,
I'm
Justin
not
and Kane
blind.
apart? They look so similar. Are they twins?
They do look similar, but one is really a lot taller, and the other one wears heinous shirts. Kane wears really terrible clothing all the time. And Justin's like passable.
Yeah.
I guess.
okay.
What do they talk about while they're in bed with him?
Mother's Day. They talk about Mother's Day.
Oh, they're like,
And
we
then
want to
Paris-
surprise mom for
And then
Mother's
Paris
Day.
is like, we can't get her flowers. If someone gave me flowers, I would hate it.
Someone gave me flowers once, and she's like, thanks, they'll be dead in 2 days.
Why
That's a
is this
mood.
you? Again, Gabi, that's some shit you would say.
I guess so.
Okay, no, it's fine. We're gonna pick up this debate later. Yeah, so then they have this whole moment with Justin in the bed or whatever, and then
Yeah.
and then he's like, I'm really happy they remembered Mother's Day. Foreshadowing to a part where I'm sure they forget about Mother's Day.
What's the best Mother's Day / worst Mother's Day gift you've ever gotten?
I don't give gifts on Mother's Day.
I think I've definitely given a coupon every Mother's Day for
I
a
always
free
send
hug.
a really nice text. I'll probably call my mom. I'm just never with her for Mother's Day.
I think my parents told me one time, they're like, we don't want you spending your money on us. We want you to save your money because you need to, like, save up for your life after college. And I've used that one conversation
Yeah.
so hard in my life. Every Hanukkah, I'm like, listen, guys, I really wanted to give you all gifts, but
It just didn't work.
I'm really saving up for LA, you know?
Yep.
Couldn't buy that $20 bathrobe. You
I
know?
was really proud of my siblings this year for Christmas for actually buying me presents. Because last year and the year before, they were both like, we don't do presents. And I was like, what? But
One
this year,
time-
they both bought me shit, and I was really happy.
One time I was passive-aggressively really mad at my sister for like
Mhm.
5 years.
Yeah.
Just for 5 years.
Yes.
So I just didn't get her gifts.
So 5 years straight, you were possibly aggressively mad at her?
Yeah.
Damn. So you just like would be mean to her for 5 years?
No, I just didn't get her gifts.
Oh.
And didn't acknowledge her and then pick up the phone when she
You know
called.
what? That sounds
Sarah,
like some
if you make it
deep,
to
seated family
episode
issues.
5, which I don't think you will, you can talk to me about this.
It's okay, Paul and Pammy don't listen to this, I'm sure. Okay, so then it's the next day, and they have to go into work. This time they're actually up on time.
They're up in time, but they don't
granted,
make
it
it.
is 7 a.m. that they get up, so it's not that
They do,
early.
and then they make it. They make
get
it
in
to
the car.
They get in the car, and then they go to a drive-through instead of eating breakfast in a timely manner like they should.
I also don't understand why they're getting fast food. That's not their speed. I think production just made them go get fast food.
Yeah. Also, do we really believe it's 8:40 by the time they get here?
I don't know. Maybe.
Fast food
Yeah.
doesn't sound like it.
Yeah. Maybe the place is far away.
I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. Then they get
Nothing
there
is
and they have
real.
to go talk to Kent, and he's like, "Where were you?" And they were like, "Oh my god, the car broke down on the highway." Blah, blah,
It
blah.
broke down on the highway.
They really were quick to jump to that lie.
So they get their first job assigned to them, and it's wrangling cattle, which
This
just
is
seems so
stressful.
unsafe.
This seems unsafe
It
and
seems
stressful.
so unsafe.
It's like, open this gate and let some cattle out, close the gate, open the gate, close the gate. I was stressed out watching this. I thought they were both going to get kicked in the face, which then would end up them suing this little poor man.
I mean, later on, spoiler alert, this is pretty famous, though. This is like an infamous incident.
Yeah.
In season 2, Paris gets bucked off a horse and has to go to the hospital.
Oh my god.
So,
I
like,
did
it's
not
not
know
impossible.
this.
It's not impossible.
I've been bucked off a horse before.
I had a horse, not a horse. I had a horse bite me in the nipple once.
That's
It just
painful
went for
as
it.
That sounds awful.
It just went for it.
Yeah.
And, like, I was, 8? Yeah.
Yeah, I used to ride this one horse and it would bite me all the time, and I would just slap its face, like, stop it. That's what you're supposed to do. And then this other horse that I took care of, that I rode, I would have to clean out his hooves, and he would like slam his hoof down and like try and step on my feet. These horses.
Did he ever slip on your feet?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, definitely. I just yanks those feet out from under his hooves.
That's a dumb question.
His name
Of
was
course it hurt,
Oreo.
you dumb
He was
bitch,
really
Gavi.
nice. Actually, he was stubborn as fuck, but I loved him. Anyways, moving on. So they're herding this cattle, and I'm relating to the terror that is going through them because cattle are scary and big.
Yeah, so they're herding the cattle.
They're
Paris
cute
keeps going.
outfits.
They're in pink outfits and cowboy hats, which production laid out for them.
They really legally blonded up this cattle farm.
They really did. Paris keeps pointing at them and going, "This one's cute. This one's cute. This one's cute."
How do you determine which one's cute versus not cute?
They're
is
all
my
cute. They're
question.
cows.
Cows are really cute.
Cows are really cute. Shout out to you, Heather Diner.
Just thinking that.
Heather, if you're listening to this, which you're not, shout out to you. Heather's a girl who lived with, I guess not us, me. Molly technically didn't live on my hall freshman year, but
technically did not live in Sloan, but I was there every day because I hated my hall. Shout out to Global B, second floor. Y'all
Heather-
are fine now. I love you all, but you know.
Heather lived with us, lived with me freshman year and has a deep and honorable obsession with cows.
Yep.
I love it. I live for it, girl.
You know what? We all have our thing.
We do. I also love cows.
They're really cute.
Cows are my favorite
This
animals,
is making me really appreciate
followed up
them.
by manatees, which are sea cows.
I still think ponies are my favorite animal, or horses, the proper term.
There are so many different kinds of ponies.
I know.
That's like,
That's
birds are my
amazing.
favorite animals. You dumb bitch, there are so many different kinds of birds. There's
That's
one
like-
kind of cow.
Well, there's like a...
Right?
No, I'm sure there's different cow breeds. Let's not generalize all the cows.
Okay, whatever.
Anyways, and then they keep on like putting scrunchies on the cows and putting glitter on the cows. Is this
They're like, we're
animal
gonna make the cows
cruelty?
pretty. So they
But they
put
already said the cows were cute. How can you make a cute cow even more pretty? I don't understand.
It's called fashion.
Oh, they're trying to
You
make-
wouldn't
yes.
understand.
They said they're trying to make them flamboyant. I forgot.
Yeah.
They're showing that they're allies.
Yay, GLC. Shout out to you, Rachel Brunson.
We love you, Rachel
Woo!
Brunson.
She works in GLC. Gender and Lesbian Council.
I don't know.
Gay and Lesbian Center.
Yeah. That's where Effect has its headquarters too.
Gender and Lesbian Council. I like that more. All right, so this is where we stopped.
Watching? Yeah, well, first they interacted with the hot guys for a hot sec, and then we stopped it.
Yeah, but this is good. This is good.
Yes.
This is like a great mix of banter.
We're doing good job today, Gabi.
We are.
I think we really are. We're really
I think
in the
we're
zone.
on it.
I think it's the lack of sleep.
I do.
Yay!
I think it's the stress that's getting to me.
Oh, I'm really just like, my mind is a mountain of things that I'm supposed to be doing, but I wrote them all down in my planner so that I could just look at my planner and then I could just do them so my mind doesn't have to even think about them anymore.
Woo!
Okay.
All right, we'll be back. And we're back.
Hi, friends. Okay, Paris and Nicole are really shitty people.
Yeah, they did some fucked up stuff this
These
this
past
time
6
around.
minutes.
Yeah, these
8
past
minutes.
6 minutes were
Shit's
rough.
really been building up, y'all. Like, I usually like Paris and Nicole, and I understand that they fuck up, but this is just them not understanding anything and being not malicious, but just irresponsible and rude.
Irresponsible and rude with other people's money and
Because
time.
they don't understand the concept of money, and it is really frustrating sometimes.
They really don't. So Kent is like, I've had enough of them, like, dressing up my fucking cows. Parading around and naming my cows and putting scrunchies on my cows.
And glitter. He's like, he
And glitter,
obviously
all
hates
the fucking
gays.
glitter. Oh, he's not an ally, you know it.
He's really, really, really
Out of the
not.
800 people who live, excuse me, out of the 800 people who live in this town in Arkansas, 5 of them are
Oh,
allies.
I said, out of the 800 people who live in Arkansas.
And they're all Braxton. Braxton, Nicole, and Paris
Oh
are
my
all the
God.
allies.
Anyways, so
And
they...
Curly. No,
Curly's great.
probably not.
Justin and Kane are fine. They're cute, I guess, but anyways. So right now, Paris and Nicole have to go to this feed store and pick up some cow feed.
Pick up some cow feed, and they arrive at the feed store, and the guy's like, okay, so we're just going to charge this directly to Kent's account.
Yeah.
And Nicole gets this look in her eyes, and then you a cutaway, and Nicole goes, I have CAD, charging account disease.
Girl, if you have that, I too have that, so I understand.
Okay, we all like to spend other people's money.
My favorite
That's
thing.
not a disease. That's called being a human being who doesn't have cash.
Over the summer, sometimes my boss would go on coffee runs, and he would just come to me and be like, hey, Molly, do you want coffee? And I would almost die. It was so kind. I would be like, coffee, I'm free. And it was amazing. That would happen.
Sometimes when I was working for David Henry, he would let me buy him coffee with his credit card.
Doesn't David Henry owe you something right now?
Yeah, David Henry owes me money, everybody.
Guys, get Gavi his money. Don't let him be Paris and Nicole by David Henry. Okay, I don't know if we're going to publish
So
this
here's
part.
what happened. So I sat down with David Henry the first day of my internship, and he was like, what do you want from this internship? Do you want to be paid? And I knew that I wasn't going to get paid. I knew they were going to go through everything and be like, we don't have it in the budget because fuck you.
Yeah.
So I looked at him and I was like, honestly, I just want a good recommendation from you. But it would really help me out if I got money for Ubers.
Yeah.
And he was like, yes, we will fully reimburse your Ubers. Other people were there. Other people heard it. I filled out all the receipts. I filled out all the forms. I did all the bullshit. All like the
HR
shenanigans, the
stuff,
HR shenanigans.
Yeah.
They sent me a reimbursement check, $200 short of what I asked.
David Henry's.
This is not a
Looks like that's someone
negotiation.
to
I am
answer
a
to.
college kid who paid their way to LA by themselves, okay? Anyways,
We're a little salty about this.
we're a little salty about
but
this.
it's okay, right, Gavi?
It's fine. I'm really happy. I'm so happy. I had the experience of selling David Henry's stuff on Craigslist.
It's fine. I'm finally happy that I could
Something
pay for
I'll
my
never forget.
graduate school deposit after I literally needed my friend to Venmo me $15 as a loan so that I could pay for it.
Did she really?
Yeah, Megan Venmoed me $15 to pay, but I paid it today, and I was actually $150.
If you had told me
under-
that $10 was for grad school,
That's what I was DMing you about.
you said an investment in my future.
My grad school.
That doesn't mean the same thing. Okay.
Anyways, but
Wait, no. I'm talking to the simpletons now. Molly, sit down. You're already
I'm
sitting.
already sitting. I'm really leaning in this chair.
Okay,
Be a good old
so Molly
man now.
messages me. She goes, can you give me $10? I go, why? She goes, an investment in my future.
We had literally been talking about this in our class. That was an hour before that class.
I thought that she was joking. I thought that she just wanted money.
No,
I would have
didn't
Venmo'd
want
you.
money. No, because the thing is,
If you needed money for grad school, I would have Venmo'd
I
you.
didn't need money. I mean, I did yesterday, but a bank transfer went through today, so I was able to pay this morning.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, I was happy. And then I actually ended up having $172 extra, so I was able to Venmo Megan back the money she owes me, and now I just need to get like $300 more for rent, which is due on Friday. So it's good. Can't wait to slide into my
Yay.
dad's DMs yet again.
Yay. Okay, so CAD. What is it?
Chronic account disorder? Nope. Credit account. Chronic.
I know it was CAD, right?
It doesn't matter. It just means that they like to spend a lot of
Account
money.
disorder.
Yeah. Anyways.
So
Nicole goes on a rage.
Nicole goes through this whole story, and Paris says, "I don't have CAD." And they do a cutaway of her walking past the rack, and she goes, "Clearance." She has some aversion to it.
She would never be caught dead in the clearance rack.
Never.
Us, on the other hand,
Never,
live for that shit.
darling.
My jacket is from the Goodwill. So.
Oh, nothing I wear isn't clearance.
Exactly. I am a clearance. I wanted to say
Hoe?
Clearance hoe. I was gonna say clearance cunt, but then I was like, I shouldn't say the C word. But oh well, too late.
I feel like that's your drag name.
I did it
Clearance
for-
hoe.
I did it for the alliteration, guys. It's fine.
Okay, so basically they go through this whole store and they Nicole's spraying air freshener on herself. She's like, "This smells gorgeous." They come to a full body mirror and decide that they're gonna purchase it.
They need it, guys.
They need it. They need it.
They need a full length. All their clothes.
They're like, "This store had nothing for us. It was terrible. It was tacky. It was awful."
But they also said, "This store is so Janet."
Yeah, they're like, "But this store is perfect for Janet."
We can get her a Mother's Day present here. Yes.
They got her this birdhouse.
I honestly like the birdhouse.
I do like the birdhouse, but listening to them describe birdhouses makes my day. They're like, "This is a birdhouse. Birds go in it."
Yep. Have you ever made a birdhouse?
I haven't, but I put peanut butter on a pine cone,
That doesn't.
which is like
that's very
kind of the
much
same
not
thing, right?
No.
I tried to make a birdhouse once, and I was like, "This is gay."
I tried to make one at that summer camp my
Smashed
dad
it.
sent me to. Didn't work out, guys.
If you've ever seen Camp Krusty from The Simpsons, that's what I'm imagining. So
Only
the
we
girls
know
get
how
fired
much
because it's about that time in the episode where they need to get fired,
Yeah,
right?
you know, it's gotta happen.
Like they've done everything right? Like they wrangled cattle,
Yeah.
they allegedly picked up feed
Yeah.
because like the guy doesn't know that they charged their account.
He doesn't
Charging
know.
account disorder, CAD.
And that birdhouse, by the way, how much was it? Like $149 or some ridiculous shit?
It was $150. Yeah.
Okay, number one, overpriced birdhouse. Y'all should have looked at the
Build
clearance
your own.
rack.
Build your own.
They haven't worked on a
BYO
lumberyard
birdhouse.
yet, Gabi. They don't know how to saw.
BYOB. Build your own birdhouse.
Yep.
BYOBH.
Speaking of which, can't wait for my birthday party.
So it's like that time of the episode where they have to get fired.
Yep.
They get paid, and they drive off into the sunset. They go back to the house. They describe the birdhouse to Janet, which made my day when they were like, "This is a birdhouse. Birds go in it."
Also, the Mother's Day feast looked really good. It made me kind of want to move to Arkansas and live in a farm family that made biscuits and all this shit.
That reminds me of every Jewish meal I've ever had. Like religious Jewish meals all look like that, where everything's made with potatoes because we all come from Poland.
Yeah, we are. I'm from Poland too.
We know. You're white.
It's on my dad's secret Jew side.
I don't know what Paris is wearing here.
What
It's
is it?
so ugly.
It's just a mid
It's
2000s
so ugly.
LEWK sis.
It's like she doesn't have a butt crack. Like, she plays this
I
game
don't
where
think
she
she
pulls
does.
her skirts so far down, and you're
It
like,
was the fashion, darling, the fashion.
you're like, she can't possibly be wearing
The
it that low.
2000s LEWK, as I just said. So it's Mother's Day, and they give Janet this birdhouse, and she loves the birdhouse.
She's
It is
really
amazing.
impressed that
Honestly,
they spent
it's their hard-earned money, is
money.
what she said.
their hard-earned money on her.
It's a really cute birdhouse.
And then,
the phone rings.
yeah, she gets a phone call from Kent. Their boss.
What does Ken say in this phone call, Gavi?
Kent is like, I learned that I've been charged a significant amount of money for this birdhouse that these girls have bought on my account.
Yep.
And he says he's going to come over to the house and take care of it. Now, we haven't watched the next part of the episode. I, of course, know what happens. Molly does not. But it is iconic.
Gavi said it was wild, so I'm
It's
kind of excited.
so funny. I'm so excited to go through it with you guys.
Yay.
All right,
Love
Simpletons.
it. We'll be right back after we finish the episode.
We're back.
Is it recording?
Yes, it is.
Hello, we're back, everyone. Wow, this episode really took so many turns.
So many twists and
directions.
turns.
It was this show really just attacks things from all angles.
If you weren't a Nicole before, you're definitely a Nicole now.
Me,
Yeah.
Gavi
you're
thinks I'm
definitely
a Nicole
now.
after this episode. I think we've established it.
Then what the fuck am I?
I think you're a Paris. I could do because she's a problem solver. She also is really straight up with people. I don't know, man. Nicole kind of just tries to get around things.
You're
Tries to
right.
make
And
people
she
feel bad
also,
for her.
she's pretty quiet. She observes people, and then she cracks a joke and
Yeah.
fucking slays.
Yeah, I think
Which
you're
I think
a
is
Paris.
something that I do
And
pretty
I'm more
often.
of like a straight up, like obnoxious joke teller, where it's more me as a person is funny, whereas you are just like you have good timing.
Okay, I guess we have to redo
All of our photos.
all of our photos.
Because I'm now Nicole and Gavi is now Paris after this observation. So anyway, what's up, Gavi? What's happening in the rest of this show?
So, last we left off, Kent was like, I'll take care of it. I'll come on by and confront the girls. This is the confrontation of the century, let me just tell you.
Honestly, I was like, I should have been taking notes of this confrontation. I can learn so much from them.
Truly. Let's talk about their outfits real quick.
What are they wearing?
Paris is wearing a Pocahontas
Oh, shit, I
skirt,
said something.
and that's it.
Yes, cultural appropriation, we love.
We love it. More of it, please. Just kidding. We
Once
hate
my
it.
brother's ex-girlfriend dressed up as a Native American for Halloween like 2 years ago. They're broken up now. Hi, Vanessa.
2 years ago?
She wore it in college.
Sis.
Like 2016, maybe?
What college?
UCLA.
Sis.
I know! She went as a Native American, and my brother went as a cowboy.
Sis.
It was so bad, guys. It was so bad. I saw the photos and just cringed.
That's so funny.
She goes to Stanford Law now, so, watch out for your lawyers, everyone.
What's worse than Indian, though? A sexy Indian.
Well, she went as a sexy Indian.
I don't think that people who dress up as a Native American can be called Native Americans. They need to be called Indians.
Yeah, I could see that.
You know?
Yeah. But she's not trying to portray the
Because you're not
culture
trying to betray
ethically.
it
She's just trying
respectfully.
to, it's a costume to her.
Um,
Anyways, hope your senior year at Stanford Law is going really well.
Yay, Vanessa.
Yay,
Shout out to
Vanessa.
you.
Shout out to you.
Okay.
Hope things are well. Glad you still follow me on Instagram.
So Kent comes, knocks on the door, and they realize that he's there to collect the money, and they freak out.
He is there to
Nicole's-
collect their duds.
Yeah, Nicole's first reaction is, I'm going to tell him I'm naked. So she, tucks her arms into her shirt and then sticks her head out of the bathroom door and is like, hello?
And is running the shower and pretending to be in this. They really do this up. I love it.
They really do. And he just doesn't go away because, they took money from him.
Yeah, so they
I wouldn't
hide in
either.
the
I'm
bathroom for 5 minutes.
He hashtag David Henry's them.
They
hashtag David Henry him. Literally, because they took $200 from him.
Yes.
Their elegant solution is they splash Nicole's face with water and she starts crying. I'm just gonna...
It's so believable.
Should we play this clip?
We can play a little bit.
Hello?
Y'all just getting up?
No. Something happened to my cat.
Your cat. What happened to your cat?
He died.
When?
Right now.
Just now?
We did.
Okay, this goes on for
A good long
5
while.
minutes? Which in TV land is a long fucking time.
This whole clip, why? They
It goes
really
on for a
do
long
so
time.
much.
And eventually they figure out that, he doesn't feel bad. He's not going away. So she's like, 1 second, I need to talk to my grandma about my dead
Paris
cat.
is pretending to be the grandma.
So Nicole goes into the back room and gets Nicole's credit card Paris's credit card number and gives it to Kent, and it's just like, charge whatever you want to this. We don't fucking care. We're rich. And he's like, what am I supposed to do with these numbers? And she's like, I don't know how money works.
They still are trading in gold in this part of Arkansas.
Truly, they barter hard.
Yeah, they do.
Party hardy. So Kent, defeated, walks away.
Yeah. In his defense, you can't really use American Express everywhere.
You can't.
You really can't at a lot of places.
I would online shop the
That
fuck
is
out
some
of that.
classism, guys. What the fuck?
I would online shop the fuck out of that.
Yeah? Cool.
Yeah, so they cut away to Paris and Nicole. They're back to their old selves. And Nicole's like, cheap motherfucker, penny pincher. He's so cheap. I can't believe he came back for $100 fucking dollars. Is he joking right now? And Paris is like, I think we're going to eventually have to pay him back. And Nicole goes, no, we're going to rob a bank. We're
like,
never going to work.
Picture for over 100. Girl, like, and I need $100 constantly. I'm short of things $100. So that is very, very helpful to a person who is living in a town like this, I'm sure.
Yeah, I just, I don't know what to make of
and
this.
And the episode just ends with them going back and working off their debts, really.
Yeah, but what do they do to work off their debts? Because Nicole sticks her whole arm.
Her whole arm up a cow to see if the cow is pregnant. Is the cow pregnant?
Up a cow's vagina. Hashtag vagina monologues.
Hashtag get on birth control, cow. I'm doing it.
Hashtag effect. Yeah, if Molly can do it, you can do it.
Truly. And I'm the worst person to ever have any sort of responsibility of that sort.
Okay, so Nicole sticks her whole arm up the cow.
Yep.
Let me just paint a picture for you. It gives her a little bit of resistance at first, but then her whole arm just goes straight up there.
Oh, it really shoots up that cow vagina.
Really just shoots up there.
She's like the tampon to the cow.
Then she chases Paris around with the glove.
Oh,
and Paris screams, "You bitch, you bitch." And everyone's happy and giggly.
Oh
Yay!
my god, I totally forgot about this conversation that they have, though.